Have you ever wondered why we were born, and when it's all over, where we truly go? But perhaps the more pressing question is, how much time do we really have left after turning 70? Every year becomes more precious, and whether we realize it or not, our bodies are already sending signals about our potential lifespan. Some people in their 70s remain vibrant, sharp, and full of life. Others begin to slow down, struggling with fatigue and health challenges. The difference often lies in a few critical signs, subtle but powerful indicators that can offer us a glimpse into our future. We'll uncover 7 uplifting signs, subtle, science-backed clues that reveal the path to a longer, brighter life after 70. And more importantly, you'll learn gentle yet powerful steps you can take today to nurture that path and walk it with strength and clarity. Because knowing where we stand might just help us decide where we want to go next. Discover the 7 signs that reveal your longevity. Reinvented after 70, each passing day is no longer just time, it's the quality of life you still have left. And your body? It's already whispering subtle signs about the road ahead. In the next few minutes, we'll explore 7 science-backed indicators that can show you where you're headed, and more importantly, which path you can choose toward living longer, staying stronger, and remaining independent. These aren't guesses or vague beliefs. Each of these signs has been uncovered through real research patterns seen again and again in people who not only live long, but live well. And here's the best part. Most of these signs, you can improve them starting today. No miracle required, just awareness and a few small shifts that can transform the years ahead. So stick with us till the end, because what may seem small right now could be the key to a much bigger future. Now, let's dive into the very first sign. Sign 1. Your ability to stand on one leg balance isn't something most of us think about until we start to lose it. But here's something most people don't know. Your ability to stand on one leg for just 10 seconds is one of the strongest predictors of how long you'll live. In one major study, older adults who couldn't pass this test were 84% more likely to die within the next 7 years. Why? Because balance is more than just staying upright. It reflects your muscle strength, nervous system sharpness, and even brain function. Imagine 2 women, Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol stays active. She walks daily, practices yoga, and can stand on one leg effortlessly. Nancy, however, begins to tip over the moment she lifts a foot. She brushes it off as aging. But that wobble? It's a message from her body she can't afford to ignore. Good balance protects us from falls, keeps our reflexes sharp, and is deeply tied to how well we age. If you've been stumbling more, holding on to furniture, or feel unsteady, this is your signal. You can improve it, starting today. The beauty of this sign is you can train it back. Just a few minutes a day of simple moves like one-leg stands, heel-to-toe walks, or gentle Tai Chi can rebuild stability. Try it now. Stand up. Lift one foot. Can you hold for 10 seconds without wobbling? If not, don't panic, but don't ignore it. Because the steadier your balance becomes today, the steadier your entire future could be. And just like balance, there's another part of your body that quietly reveals even more about your longevity. Let's explore that next. Sign 2. Your grip strength. Have you ever paid attention to how firmly you hold things in your hands? Because sometimes, the smallest signals like your grip carry the loudest messages from your body. Science shows that grip strength is one of the clearest indicators of overall vitality. Each 5-kilogram drop in grip strength has been linked to a 16% higher risk of early mortality. Not to scare you, but to awaken you to something simple and powerful. A strong grip means more than just muscle. It reflects your circulation, your coordination, your nervous system, and it quietly says, I'm still here, I'm still holding on. Imagine 2 men in their late 70s. Robert remains active. His hands feel strong, steady. Walter, on the other hand, struggles to twist open a bottle or lift a grocery bag. He calls it aging. But what if it's more than that? What if it's his body whispering for attention? Your body is always talking. Are you listening? Weakening grip isn't just a physical change. It's a cue, a gentle nudge to start listening more closely, to care before it's critical, and maybe before anything else you need to pause and thank your hands. Yes, really. Because these hands have carried you through decades. They've cooked, written, built, comforted, held loved ones. They've done the heavy lifting of a lifetime. They deserve your gratitude and your care. Start small. Start now. Grip strength can be rebuilt gently, consistently. Squeeze a tennis ball, 15 seconds, 3 rounds. Rotate your wrists daily, 10 circles in, 10 out. Use hand grippers or light weights a few times a week. It's not about lifting heavier. It's about reconnecting with your body, with your strength, with your future. So ask yourself, are you listening? Are you acting with care, or just waiting? Because how firmly you hold on today might just decide how fully you get to live tomorrow. Sign 3, your walking speed. Your strength is not just in your hands, it's in how you move, how long you can keep going, how fast you still carry yourself forward. Because health isn't only about power, it's also about endurance, agility, and rhythm. And your walking speed? It quietly speaks volumes. It's not buried in your DNA, your medical records, or even your diet. It's right there in every step you take. And according to research, walking pace is one of the most telling signs of how long you might live after 70. Walking speed and total body health. Your pace reflects more than leg strength. It signals cardiovascular health, brain function, and muscular coordination. Take Joe and Frank, both 75. Joe walks every morning. He moves steadily, crosses the street with ease, climbs stairs without hesitation. His stride is smooth, balanced, confident. Frank, he's slowed down in recent years. He pauses often, struggles to keep up, feels less sure on his feet. Joe's movement says, "My body still works well." Frank's pace whispers, "Something might be off." A slower step can signal deeper issues. Slow, unsteady walking doesn't just mean getting older. It may reveal weak muscles, poor circulation, or early signs of cognitive decline, because your legs are your foundation. And when your foundation weakens, your whole body feels it. The good news? Walking speed is something you can improve. Start small, walk a bit longer each day. Add light ankle weights. Try leg-strengthening moves like mini squats or heel raises. Movement builds momentum, and the more you walk, the more life you hold on to. So pay attention to your pace, to your rhythm, to how your body flows through the world. Because how you move through life might quietly be showing you how much more life you still have to move through. Sign 4, your sleep patterns. Sleep isn't just about how long you lie in bed. It's about how deeply your body rests and how you feel when you wake up. You see, a full night's sleep means nothing if your mind stays restless, your body stays tense, or you wake up more tired than before. And sometimes, a short, peaceful nap of just 5 to 10 minutes can bring more restoration than hours of tossing and turning. Sleep as a mirror of health. When we sleep well, our body repairs itself, our immune system strengthens, and our brain clears toxins. But when sleep falters, especially after 70, everything else begins to shift. Your memory weakens, your energy drops, even your heart and immune system take a hit. 2 sleep stories. Sam and Graham. Think about Sam and Graham, both in their mid-70s. Sam has a steady bedtime, sleeps for 7 hours most nights, and wakes feeling refreshed. Graham, however, tosses and turns. He wakes up often, struggles to fall back asleep, and starts each day already fatigued. Over time, Sam's health holds strong, mind sharp, body balanced. Graham, on the other hand, begins to notice brain fog, low energy, and fluctuating blood pressure. The difference? Not in their age, but in the quality of their sleep. Your body is telling you something. If you wake up frequently, if you feel exhausted even after 8 hours, if you've noticed your sleep changing in recent years, don't ignore it. Because poor sleep is rarely just about age. It can be linked to stress, poor diet, lack of movement, or even hidden conditions like sleep apnea. Good news, sleep quality can be improved. Here are a few gentle shifts that can make a big difference. Limit screen time at night. Stick to a consistent bedtime routine and natural sunlight in the morning. Avoid heavy meals before bed. And most importantly, listen to how your body feels before you sleep. Is your mind calm? Are you at ease? Because sleep isn't just rest. It's your reset button. It's how your body prepares to keep showing up for you day after day. So tonight, take note, not just of how many hours you sleep, but how your body feels during and after. Because the way you rest today might determine how well you rise tomorrow. Sign 5, your appetite and eating habits. At this stage of life, appetite isn't just about food. It's your body's quiet way of asking, am I still being cared for? After 70, How you eat what you crave, how often you feel hunger, what choices you make at the table can speak volumes about your health, longevity, and resilience. Because a healthy appetite doesn't just mean you're hungry, it means your system is functioning. Your digestion is working, your muscles are being nourished, your brain is being fueled. Two women, two signals. Take Margaret and Susan, both 74. Margaret enjoys her meals. She eats fresh, whole foods and maintains a steady weight. She takes pleasure in preparing her meals, and her energy stays consistent throughout the day. Susan, however, has noticed her hunger fading. She skips meals, reaches for packaged food, and has unintentionally lost weight over the past year. She assumes it's just part of aging, but her body is sending a subtle warning: I'm not absorbing what I need anymore. Loss of appetite isn't just aging. In older adults, a shrinking appetite can signal issues like hormonal changes, digestive problems, or even early cognitive decline. And when you're not eating enough, your body begins to break down muscle for fuel. That's when strength fades, independence weakens, and the risk of falls, illness, and frailty starts to rise. Don't just eat, listen. Sometimes the foods you crave are not just preferences, they're your body whispering what it needs. Craving salt, you might need minerals. Feeling drawn to fruit, maybe your body needs hydration or vitamins. The key is to listen, not just with your mouth, but with your full awareness. Eat with gratitude. Every meal is more than nutrition, it's a message, a moment to thank your body for carrying you this far, a chance to restore, rebuild, and respect yourself. So tonight, as you sit down to eat, pause, feel the warmth of the food, notice what you're drawn to, and eat with presence, with care, and with gratitude. Because how you feed your body today is how you honor your life, your health, and your future. So tonight, as you sit down to eat, pause, feel the warmth of the food, notice what you're drawn to, and eat with presence, with care, and with gratitude. Because how you feed your body today is how you honor your life, your health, and your future. And now, we want to know, what are you craving these days? A hearty bowl of soup, a slice of mango, or maybe that one snack you secretly hide in the cupboard? Drop it in the comments. We won't judge. We might even join you. Because sometimes sharing what you eat is the best seasoning of all. Sign 6, your stress response. Did you know your body is built on 3 interconnected systems: your nervous system, your immune system, and your endocrine system? And the one silent force that can break them all down? It's not aging, it's cron. Every time you feel overwhelmed, anxious, or stuck in thought loops, your body switches into survival mode. Cortisol spikes. Let's look at John and Richard, both 76. John faces challenges like anyone: unexpected expenses, health worries, family issues. But he's trained himself to meet life with calm. He practices deep breathing, joins light movement groups, and connects with others regularly. He recovers fast. Richard, however, holds on to stress. He overthinks, withdraws, and lets tension pile up. His sleep suffers. His blood pressure climbs. His energy fades, not because of age, but because of stress draining his body's reserves. Your inner state shapes your outer life. After 70, you may not be climbing ladders anymore, but you can still lead, create, and inspire. And to do that, your inner state matters more than ever. You are the capital. People are the value. Where people thrive, value is born. And the more people you support, the richer your legacy becomes. But you can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't uplift others while stress is pulling you down. Simple ways to reset your nervous system. You don't need hours of meditation or expensive retreats. You just need small, intentional moments of rest. 4 to 6 breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, exhale for 6. Repeat 3 times. Mini meditations. Sit quietly, no pressure, no expectations. Just breathe. Be gratitude journaling. Write one thing each night that made you smile. Active relaxation. Watering your plants, listening to old music, cooking not to feed others, but to nourish your spirit. One moment of peace can shift everything tonight. Before bed, place your hand on your chest. Close your eyes and whisper, "I am alive. I still have a choice." If this moment resonated with you, comment 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you have a small daily ritual that helps you feel grounded, share it. Your tip might be the breath of peace someone else is searching for. Sign 7, your social connections. The strength of your relationships might be the most powerful sign of how long and how fully you'll live after 70. Time and time again, studies show people with strong social ties live longer, healthier, and more joyful lives. They face fewer health problems, manage stress better, and stay mentally sharper. On the other hand, loneliness, quiet and creeping, has been linked to heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early death. Two women, two worlds. Eleanor and Barbara are both 78. Eleanor lives with connection. She keeps in touch with old friends, attends a local book club, and enjoys family dinners. She laughs often. She feels seen. She feels alive. Barbara, however, spends most of her days alone. She's lost touch with friends. Her phone stays silent. Her world has gotten smaller, and as the silence grows, her mood dips. Her health begins to fade, not from illness but from isolation. Connection isn't a luxury, it's a lifeline. Human connection isn't just emotional support. It keeps your brain active, it lowers your stress, it literally changes your chemistry for the better. And perhaps most importantly, it reminds you that you still matter. Because here's a truth worth holding on to. People are capital. Wherever people gather, value is created. Purpose is born. And yes, money flows in proportion to how many people we help. You are not just a receiver of support. You are a creator of meaning. Your presence, your wisdom, your story, these are gifts. And every person you reach is a life you might quietly shape for the better. Build connection, rebuild life. You don't need to be surrounded all the time, but you do need to reach out. Call that friend you haven't spoken to in years. Join a group that shares your interests. Start one meaningful conversation each week, because every connection you nurture is another thread weaving strength, purpose, and longevity into your life. So ask yourself, am I isolating or am I building? Because your health, your happiness, and yes, your impact grow with every relationship you invest in.